The topic of Lecture 6 is Corporate Social Responsibility, with a focus on sustainability and the notion of shared value. The readings are a brief piece from McKinsey on sustainability and an HBR article by Michael Porter on shared value. Slide 3 shows a graphic that summarizes how organizations create value through their sustainability efforts. And there are a number of different definitions of sustainability, but McKinsey defines it as environmental, social, and governance activities. The basic takeaway is that there are three major ways to create value: improving returns on capital, growth, and risk management. And each of these three ways has different underlying value creation levers. For returns on capital, the value creation levers are green sales and marketing, sustainable value chains, and sustainable operations. A few examples: Whole Foods has had great success in green sales and marketing. Walmart has been a leader in creating a more sustainable value chain with reduced packaging and other initiatives. And Dow has been a leader in reducing energy use and water waste in its operations. The levers for growth are business portfolio composition, innovation and new products, and new markets. Waste management altered its portfolio by adding waste reduction and waste-to-energy solutions. ArcelorMittal created new product offerings that minimize the negative environmental impacts of steel. GlaxoSmithKline rolled out flexible pricing models to make their medicines and vaccines more affordable for less developed markets. For risk management, the levers are operational risk management, reputation management, and regulatory management. Nestle responded to supply constraint risk through promoting sustainable cocoa. Nike adopted product stewardship to preserve its reputation after the backlash against the company's practices in the 1990s. And BHP managed its exposure to emerging regulations through a systematic approach to reducing its emissions. Michael Porter's concept of shared value has gained a lot of attention in recent years. The underlying assumption is that we often tend to think of economic value for companies and societal value as mutually exclusive. But in reality, they can be mutually reinforcing. Shared value means creating both economic value for a company and societal value. And shared value is created when societal impact is integrated into the core of the company's business. Porter describes three ways that companies can create shared value: reconceiving products and markets, redefining productivity in the value chain, and enabling local cluster development. Reconceiving products and markets is about responding to demand for products and services that meet society's needs. Food companies create shared value by offering more nutritious foods. Intel and IBM are helping utilities become more efficient. Low-priced cell phones that offer mobile banking create shared value for the poor and for small farmers. Value chain productivity is about boosting productivity throughout the entire value chain. Distribution models like Apple's iTunes and Amazon's Kindle decrease paper and plastic use. J&J's employee wellness programs have saved $250 million in healthcare costs. Oleam has opened local processing plants in Africa, reducing its processing and shipping costs. Developing local clusters has the benefit of improving a company's productivity while also addressing underlying gaps in the framework conditions surrounding the cluster. Yara has invested in ports and roads, helping build agricultural growth corridors in Tanzania and Mozambique. Nestle has invested in developing firms and capabilities in each coffee region at Nespresso. North Carolina's Research Triangle is a prominent example of public-private collaboration to build clusters in life sciences and information technology. Porter makes the argument that shared value differs from traditional notions of corporate social responsibility, or CSR. The logic is that CSR is mainly reputation-driven, with just a limited connection to the business, while shared value, by contrast, is integral to a company's profitability and competitive position. And slide 12 shows a number of other HBR readings on the topic of sustainability and social responsibility if you'd like to learn more. So to summarize Unit 6, there's a mindset that investments in sustainability or social responsibility are just an added cost for business. But the readings from McKinsey and HBR show that this is not the case. The companies can become more competitive by becoming more sustainable and by creating shared value.